All right, good morning, world. I got out here today at 6:30 in the morning, and I was like, "Oh, it's going to be light by 7." Nope, not really. So we're going to use the flashlight. And we're going to talk for a minute. So now we are down at the Show Low Creek, okay? And when I have to pick up my paper here and talk about one of the claims, I'm going to put the flashlight down. So we're just going to have to deal with it. But today we're talking about two placer claims. The first one was back in 1956. They claimed, I don't know, what's this say, like 35 acres this way, right, along the river here, and about 5 this way, because that's where I came from, okay? I walked down there, and there's not really a lot down there, okay? So the claim was it was run by two guys, and they only said the name of one of the guys was Hill. Okay, it was not Henry Hill, it was like John or something, John Hill or something like that. So this was his claim. Now what makes this, the way that this goes is back in 1956 this was claimed, okay? This river starts up by the lake, okay? Shoal Lake. And it just comes down through town. So they probably went from the bridge to the little thing right there where it catches debris going across, okay? And they claim this. Now, who is not saying that this wasn't claimed back in the 1800s by somebody and it was just never, never published or never sent to the state? People just kind of did what they wanted to. They claimed it, and that's the way it goes. So they could have struck it rich along this part of the river, or they couldn't have. Now, the records say it was for 6 years that they ran this claim. Okay, so who knows? I don't know. They're all gone now. I can't tell you how much they got out of there, but they were definitely mining for gold. Okay, they were just dredging it. Now, second of all, this area right here, and I'm going to put the flashlight down, was another placer claim. Okay. So if you see, I can picture this because I live in the area, but think of a box that's sideways. And they claimed 80 acres. And we're not going to walk all 80 acres because that's insanity. But I think that the corner of the box came to right here, right along this area, the pony part. And I think they were claiming, is a placer claim, so they just went through all this. There's a little part of a stream or whatever, underground stream or whatever it used to be, that runs from here and goes up. Now, we're going to talk about this one. Let me get the paper out here because I was smart today, like I was yesterday, and I actually wrote stuff down. So you guys should be proud of me. Maybe not, I don't know. So let's see here. See, this is what I'm looking at. Okay. All right, so it's called the Show Low Creek #1 placer claim, okay? And it goes this way. The pony box comes right to this. See the point right there? It comes right there, okay? And it was claimed back in 2008, and it was abandoned in 2016 for failure to payment for $598. That's what the state told me, okay? It had 4 previous owners. But the 3 of the owners, I'm not going to put their first names out there. The last names were the Reb family. Okay, so this is pretty much a newer claim compared to the one I just talked about. Okay, let's see here. The state closed it out for failure to payment. I just said that. Let's see. It was a gold claim, gold and silver. And we're going to walk this in a minute here. But I'm trying to read this. My notes are kind of bad. I can't even read what I wrote. Maybe I said it all. But anyway, like I said, this was the claim was only run for 8 years, or let's say 7, and then they closed it out. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to walk all the way up to their area, right? Because you can see there's hard rock. So we're going to walk up there. Now, you're looking forward. See all this right here in the distance? That's all hard rock, right? That is, just a ledge. We're going to walk that all the way back in a separate video. But this one's kind of cool because it was just recent, so hopefully we can find something. The other claim, you would never find proof that they ever did it because it was the river, Glacier. There's no remnants of anything. So we're going to walk this, and maybe we can. I've never been over here. The furthest I've been, as you can see, that little part. See the thing that crosses? Oh, jeez. Come on. Well, we'll come back to it. It's just a debris thing that goes across the river to catch all the debris. Now you can see a little bit now. My phone is not really working. It's cold outside. It's like 35, and we're supposed to get a storm. So I think they were coming to here because you see the point, right? And they did this on purpose, I think. But you see the point right there? That's where it comes to, the pointy part of the box. And I think they were going after this. Now, it's hard to see, but there's definitely like an underground deal where they were just digging into, and it goes down to the river. See it? See, I don't know if you can see it, but that's 2 or 3 feet down. But this is the start of it right here. And I think they were just going through the ground, dredging it, doing whatever they had to do to get the gold out. Now, I'm sorry if I'm not saying all the right words. I do forget a lot of things. That's why I write stuff down. And even then, I forget or can't read when I'm writing. But see all this over here, too? This is all new. This isn't river runoff. This is like, hey, we're going down in the ground with shovels. But we're going to walk this. What was that? Huh. I don't know. Maybe you guys heard it, but it sounded pretty big. Maybe it was an elk. But see where they went through? Right here. See where the waters come up? Or you see the board? I think we can get through here. But see it? This is where they went through. And oh yeah, by the way, the state closed it out so I can come out here without invading anyone's privacy, because the last thing I want to do is piss off a miner or a prospector or anyone because they're still working the land. I don't want to do that, except my buddy, he doesn't care. But see this part right here? See where it comes down? See that? Well, maybe you can't. But that right there is 2 or 3 feet. And it was dug. This is also where they were at. They came up through here. Now, you're asking me, why are you doing this in the morning when it's hard to see? Well, we're supposed to get 4 to 8 inches of snow today. And it's supposed to start right now. So, where I had to walk to get across the river, well, if it starts raining really hard, I ain't getting back across. But you can see the board. And then you can see where they came, right here and right over there. But let's go over here. Oh, jeez. What's this over here? See over where they dug it out? I see boards. What's this over here? Hey, look at that. Remnants of something. Let's see. Look at that old beer can. It's got the pop top. But look at this. Look at all the old wood. Huh. And see the rock face right there? They put it there on purpose to get it out of the wind. But this is old wood. This could have been remnants of like a miner's cabin or something. It's too, people could say, oh, people just came out here and dumped old wood. Well, there's absolutely no way to get a truck out here. None. There's no roads or anything. They brought all this out here themselves. But yeah, this could have been an old miner's cabin. Maybe from the previous people that were mining it. Maybe from the previous people. Who knows? Because this has probably been mined 2 or 3 times. This area. But look at all the wood. The sad part is that this was mill run wood. See that right there? That came from the mill. That's probably still a good piece of wood. See, my buddy builds picnic tables, and this would be perfect for him. Because all this wood has been sitting here, but it's all still good. I'll tell him about this, but I don't know how he's going to get it out. It's probably why it's been here forever. All right, we're going to walk through here. We're going to get back to where they were coming from. But see the rock face right here? Maybe Oh, stepped on something. But see, I can see it really good. But they were through, I guarantee you that this is not the only one, rock side. So there's probably a river that went through both rock sides. And you can see where they were coming right here. We'll stand in it, see. Old beer can. But see where they came through? Right here. Right along here. Now let's just keep following it up. See where it goes. See all that? They went through all this. This is a stream, and they just went through it all. I'll be darned. Oh yeah, look at that. I was right. There is an extra side. Look at that. So what they were doing is they were going through the river or the stream between both ledges of rock. And it goes up that way. Let's go up a little bit more, and so I can show you. But this is actually pretty cool. This is all recent stuff. I can actually see what they were doing. Let's go up here and get back over. Trying to keep my feet dry, but that's not really working today. See if there's any more stuff, but see? It's all right there. And they came up. Oh, slippery rock. See barbed wire? This is newer barbed wire. So the barbed wire comes across right there for cattle. But see how the river goes up through here? And you can see where, you know, it's actually gets some rain, but it comes up through here. It comes down through here. And it goes that way. So they were going under all this to find the gold that came up through the sides of the rock. Pretty cool. And this could have been the reason why they stopped too, because look, there's more barbed wire right there. So, you know, this could be somebody's land and they couldn't go any further because of, you know, miners don't usually go on other people's land, but I could be wrong. But this could be privately owned. And then they just came up to here, and when they were done, they were done. Pretty damn cool, excuse the language, but, you know, I like history, even though it's recent, but pretty cool. So, whew, my fingers are cold. I hope you guys liked this video, and sorry it was kind of dark, but, you know, it's now 7:15 for crying out loud, and yeah, that's what you get, overcast, so the sun doesn't even come out. Thank you very much, and hope you liked the video, and you guys have a great new year.